Welcome everybody. My name is Crystal Welch. I'm a Triple Diamond Distributor with It Works Global. I would like to welcome you to our live weekly wrap party. And so what you're going to do today is we're going to be able to tell you a little bit about our business and the products that we have to offer. And then you are actually going to be able to hear from some leadership in our company, and how they've been able to be successful in our business. So first things first, if you are just now joining us, make sure that you comment below in the comment section that you are checking in so we can know who's out there on with us. And then if you actually have questions anytime throughout, you can post your questions there too, and we will keep an eye out so that we can answer those questions. And if you are a distributor, please don't post your personal websites because there are lots of guests out there that have been invited by people, and so make sure that if you are a guest that you get back with the person that invited you tonight to this wrap party so that they can answer any questions that you may have about either the products or even the business. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to double check and make sure everything is good to go on the link here, and I think it is, maybe. Yep. Okay, just wanted to make sure everybody can see us, which it looks like you can. So I'm going to start out by sharing some information with you right here in the beginning. So give me a second. All right, so have you tried that crazy wrap thing? This wrap is absolutely amazing. So it is a body applicator that you can simply take out, you unfold it, and you can place it anywhere from your chin down, okay? So you can see there's pictures there on the tummy, on the back, on the love handles, your thighs, your arms. Literally anywhere from the chin down, you can cut it to customize to fit whichever area you would like, and you simply put it on for about 45 minutes, and you drink lots of water, and people typically will see results after that 45 minutes when they take it off. This actually is continuing to work. After you take it off, it's continuing to work in your system for another 72 hours, okay? So with that being said, you only want to wrap every 3 days. And I mentioned from your chin down because there is actually a facial applicator that you can put that is specific for the skin on the face, but you also wear that one for 45 minutes. So it's super easy, it's affordable, and to try it, it's only $25. And lots of fun. You can get some girlfriends or some guy friends together and do a wrap party or a spa party and throw on some facials, and it's really fun. So affordable at $25 to try one, but if you wanted a full treatment, that would actually be $100. So I'm going to talk to you in a little bit about how you can even save on getting some products there. This is what it does. It actually tightens, tones, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. It reduces the appearance of cellulite. It gives you fast and lasting results from our botanically based formula. And it's a first-to-market product, so there's nothing out there that's going to be quite like it. You can see the photo there. It's after 45 minutes, and what a dramatic difference you can see there. You can only get this product from It Works Distributors. Here are actually a few more before and after, so you can kind of see the difference from 1, 2, and even 4, which is a full treatment of our body applicators, what the difference can do. Like I said earlier, you only want to wrap every 3 days because that one is working through your system for a total of 72 hours. So you only want to wrap every 3 days. Now, here we have an amazing loyal customer program. Our loyal customer program allows customers to get discounts on our products. And so a loyal customer is actually someone who purchases 1 item a month for 3 consecutive consecutive months in a row. So you can choose absolutely anything that you want to start with, and that's going to start you out with our wholesale pricing. And then each month you can choose if you want that same item or if you would like to change it to something different. Now these 3 months really allow your body to kind of get used to the products and let your body adjust to these products. So this is a great program for you to be very consistent on some products. So here we have in front of you are some of the different packs the company has put together to share some of the products, so you really can try a couple different things and have things that work really well together. So the first pack there is called a wrap pack, and the wrap pack comes with a box of 4 body applicators. So earlier I mentioned you can try one wrap for $25, but a full treatment is actually a box of 4, and that's what you see there. That box has 4 applicators in it. And along with the box of 4 applicators, you actually get our mini version of our defining gel. Our defining gel has a lot of the same ingredients as the wrap, except way less concentrated, so that you can actually use this daily from chin to toe. You would put it on like lotion daily. Now that's a little sample, guys, so that's going to last you just a couple days to give you, again, a sample of what that product can do. So this wrap pack actually retails for $159, but as a loyal customer, you can get it for only $69. So you save $46 when you get this pack as a loyal customer. Our next pack we have is actually the skinny pack. Now this is our most popular pack that we offer. This skinny pack actually comes with a box of 4 applicators, and this one comes with a full bottle of the defining gel. So you can see the difference in the little guy and the big guy there on the 2 different pictures. The bigger one, you are actually going to be able to use this one probably for about 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to last you a lot longer. And then we add to the skinny pack fat fighters. Our fat fighters are a fat and carb blocker that you take 15 minutes to an hour after you eat, and it's going to help absorb about 30% of the fat that you intake. So if you're like me and like burgers or pizza or pasta, those kind of things, this is a product that you can take after you eat, and it's going to help so that fat doesn't go to other areas of your body that you might not want. So the skinny pack retails for $189, but as a loyal customer, you can get it for only $112. You can see the savings of $77 there. This is a great savings. And then you can also even add on one more product to this pack. Let's say maybe our greens, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute, and you can earn free shipping even when you do that, just by adding one more product to that pack. Next up, we have our IT Pack. Our IT Pack I love because it gives you not only the body care, but it gives you some skin care along with this one too. So this one gives you a full bottle, the full treatment of wraps, the 4 box of wraps. This one also has 4 facials in it as well, so that's going to have 4 facials, a full bottle of defining gel, and then we're going to introduce our lifting lip and eye cream to this pack. Now this is something that you can put on right underneath your eyes and over your eyelids, and it's going to help open up your eye so you can kind of get rid of those bags and things like that under your eyes, dark circles, stuff like that. Then you can also put it around your lips, and that very sensitive skin right around your lips. It helps tighten that area, so it'll give you fuller and plumper lips. So that's the lifting lip and eye cream. Then we also have our greens on the go in this pack. Now on the go means they are to go serving size packets. Well, our greens in general come in 2 different flavors. They come in both an orange and a berry, and they come in a couple of different sizes. You can get a canister that's a 30-day supply, a canister that's a 90-day supply, and then of course what you see here is the greens on the go, which is the to-go packs that you can just throw in your purse and have them available when you need them. Now what our greens do is they actually are 8 servings of fruits and vegetables in that little packet. Most people are not seeing that they're getting 8 servings of fruits and vegetables. So this is going to help you get those nutrients, plus it's going to help alkalize and detoxify your system, which is really important. So our greens taste amazing, and you can put them in any type of liquid. I personally just put the berry in water, but you could throw it in a smoothie or juice or milk or whatever you choose to do. Now, this pack retails for $299, but you save $120 when you become a loyal customer with this pack, and you only pay $179. So a great discount there on that pack. Now these are only a few products that we have. If I talked about everything, we'd be here all night, so I'm not going to do that. But I will just briefly mention that we do have a couple of other products. We have something to help with stress. It's called Confianza. It's an anti-stress formula. We have something for joint pain and inflammation to help reduce that, called Relief. We have our multivitamin packs, and we even have something for menopause. So lots of different options there. One of our most popular products that are going on right now is our newer products. It's called Hair, Skin, and Nails. And as you can see, some of those before and after pictures in such a very short period of time of people taking those products, you can see some pretty quick results there. So that's just a couple of the things that we offer. Now, our company actually has an amazing program for our distributors if you wanted to get started in a business like this. Our company focuses on freedom, friendships, and fun. And so I love to have fun. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but I do. And, you know, I've met some of the most amazing people in this company that I absolutely would consider my friends for life. And the company is really giving me a sense of freedom, not only financial freedom, but really just freedom of time and me being able to do things on my own time. And so they give us 3 very simple steps in order to run our businesses. And so I'd like to take a couple minutes to share those 3 steps with you and how you might be able to get started in something like that. So let's go back to my presentation here, and the first step is actually to join the party. So you can join the party for as little as $99. When you get that $99 kit, you actually get a box of 4 wraps in with it, okay? And earlier I told you a box of 4 wraps at the retail cost is actually $100. So it's like you're starting a business for free when you buy a box of wraps. And then you can do one of 2 things with this. You can turn around and sell those wraps for $25 each and make your investment back, so there's a super low risk. Or you can choose to use those products on yourself so that you actually have a personal testimony in order to share what the product has done for you. So the only requirement that we have as a distributor is that you have something called an 80 BV auto ship. And what this is actually you ordering about $80 worth of product. So typically when you have a business, whether it's a traditional business, a salon or a restaurant or a store, something like that, you're going to spend thousands of dollars to run that business. But our business is only about $80 a month to run. And so this is like your expenses for your business. And I always suggest that people start out with a couple boxes of wraps, because if you do that, you're going to turn around and sell those wraps and make your money back. So again, super low risk for that. So with this, you can also get, there are options in order to boost your kits, and you can do that for only, the mini boost is only $149, and it comes with 2 boxes of wraps and a box of facials, and then it also comes with defining gel, fat fighters, and greens. So this pack, once you sell the wraps in this pack, you're going to make about $300 in party cash. Give me a second. I'm going to come back to you guys for a second and just make sure we're good, because it might. Can you guys see me okay? Are you guys okay? Can you see me? Yes? Okay. I just want to make sure, because on my screen, I have an extra screen here. I look frozen. And so I was hoping that everything was okay, but it looks like everything is. So we will go back to the presentation here. Hold on one second. All right, so that was the mini boost. The mini boost, if I hadn't said it already, is actually only available at the time that you sign up, okay? So the mini boost, here we go. The mini boost is only at the time you enroll. Then we have the larger boost, which is the party booster. And the party booster comes with a box of 4 applicators. It comes with 4 facials. And it comes with the defining gel, the fat fighters, lifting lip and eye cream, and the greens on the go. So all of the things that I just described to you as we were talking about the loyal customer program, you get in this pack. So it's a great way for you to just go out and be able to do a couple parties. And when you sell all those wraps, then you're going to make about $500 in party cash when you do that. Okay, so lots of options there. All right, so that's step 1, is to join the party for $99. Next up is where you can, step 2 is to wrap free. You can wrap free by getting 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. So I mentioned earlier what a loyal customer was, somebody that purchases 1 item a month for 3 consecutive months in a row. So when you get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, the company is going to reward you by giving you 2 boxes of wraps for free. So when you turn around, that's 8 wraps that you have there, and you turn around and sell those wraps, you're actually going to make about $200 in party cash, which is phenomenal. So that's step 2. Step 3 is actually a $500 guarantee. Now this says that if you do step 1 and 2 yourself, so you join the party and you get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, and then you have 3 friends join you, and they each do step 1 and 2. They join the party and get 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days. The company guarantees that if you do this in your first 2 months, you should make at least $500. And if you don't, then they will pay you the difference. So there's not very many companies out there that say, if you do step 1, our steps, or period, follow our steps that we've shown to be proven, and if you don't make the money, then we'll pay you the difference. And ours does, which I think is huge. So step 1 is join the party, step 2 is to wrap free, and step 3 is our $500 guarantee, which is 3 very simple steps. Now, you're probably wondering what everyone makes. This is an average annual income chart for different distributors at different ranks in the company. Okay, I do want to stress it is an average. Therefore, some people may make less and some people may make more. So it's an average of the year, right? So as a distributor, the annual average is about $752. Now, that is probably about $60 to $70 a month, And if someone is really using the products, they've probably gotten a few of their friends to become loyal customers, and so they're really kind of paying for their product with their commissions, right? They're making about 60, 70 bucks a month. Now the next level is executive. That's just you plus 2 of your friends doing this with you. The annual average of an executive is $3,132. Okay, so that's, now we're looking at about $250, maybe $300 a month, and that might be groceries for you, or who knows what an extra $250 to $300 can do. Next up, we have Ruby. The average annual Ruby income is about $5,600. Now, we're looking at a little bit more, $500, possibly $600 monthly. There's a statistic out there that says that most household incomes are anywhere from $300 to $500 away from bankruptcy. And so at this level, you could possibly help someone avoid that situation, okay? Next up, we have Emerald. The average annual Emerald income is about $10,000, a little over $10,000. So now we're looking at about $800 to $900 monthly, and that could do a whole lot. I know for some people that might cover their rent, some areas even their mortgage. So lots of options there. And then the next level we have is Diamond, and the average Diamond income is $23,000 annually. So you're looking at just less than $2,000 a month. Okay. Now we do have a promotion going on right now that if you are joining in the month of July, you would be eligible for our $10,000 Good bonus. Good stands for Get Out of Debt. This is an amazing promotion that our company has offered that allows you to be eligible for this. And so if you get to Diamond, the Diamond level, in your first few months of business, then the company will award you this $10,000 bonus. I personally earned this bonus, and I know there are a couple others on the call that have earned this bonus as well. So it is definitely attainable. So think about that. Talk to the person who invited you tonight about that bonus, and so they can help you get started. Now, the next level is our Double Diamond. Double Diamond, you can see there's quite the jump there. We jumped from an average of $23,000 to an average of $54,000. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come back to my guests here that I have on the call. And Janelle, we're going to talk to Janelle, who's from Spokane. Janelle, if you could unmute yourself, I'm going to talk to you a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Awesome. So, Janelle, tell us who you are, where you're from, and how long you've been with It Works.
I'm Janelle Schiller. I'm from Spokane, Washington, and I've been in the company since May 12th of 2013, so just a little over a year.
Awesome. So tell us, how did you get started with It Works?
I actually got started, really close girlfriend of mine just told me, not really a whole lot, just actually asked me if I'd even heard of the wraps or the company at all. I'd never even heard anything of it. And she just told me, yeah, it's something I've been researching, looking into. She was a new mom. She hadn't tried it for herself, though. So I said, okay, kind of brushed it off. I'll look into it. And actually, like 2 days later, there was a Facebook event, and I just decided to go and hear about it, see what it was all about, and I tried a wrap at the event, and I actually spent our last $100 to join. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So since you've joined and you've spent that last $100 that you had, how has your life changed since becoming a distributor?
Um, it's changed tremendously. I honestly was looking to just take that $25 and try it out. I wanted to wrap for free once I tried it. I never thought it would be a business. I I've always been able to be a stay-at-home mom, but I was able to bring my husband home so he could be with our children too. So um, it's changed a lot, not only money-wise to support both of us being home, but I mean the friends. I don't feel like I ever work. I have fun in this business. Um, so to be able to be home, be a family, be together, and we can do it wherever we're at. We can do it together. My kids have done it with me. It really just changes your whole life.
What do you think? I mean, that's amazing for you to just be able to make such a significant change in just a year. I mean, we're talking a year's time. That is remarkable. So, what do you think changed for you? What was an aha moment that kind of made you say, this is really it. I can do this.
I've had a few, because I didn't do a whole lot with it. I just kind of built it, between family and friends. Um, and it took me a few months to even just hit Ruby. I did that by, I think, August after I had joined. And my husband was gone long-haul truck driving, so I just, I had a really close friend that signed up with me, and she just went all in. She got her good bonus. Her and her husband both do it. And when I saw them doing it, I'm like, well, geez, if they hit their bonus, they're actually working it really hard. Um, my husband could be home and we could be doing this. So I put more effort into it. I actually did it. I wasn't just looking at it like I'm not having to pay for my product and doing it for free. So he did. He came home and I put a lot more of my time into it, and I actually looked at it like a business. And I went to conference in January, and I'd also been to another event prior to that, but conference, that it just changed everything and how I looked at it. And once I came home from conference, that's when everything had changed. That was back in January. February hit my diamond bonus, and then the very next month hit my double diamond. So conference, stuff like that, it is huge. And most recently, just a really big aha that made me look at the business league different now being in it, even after hitting those bonuses, was the time. Everybody always says the time that it gives you, but it truly does. My husband was hospitalized for 5 days, and big things like that, you don't get the chance to, be there on a regular schedule, regular job. And I was able to be there every single day in the hospital with him overnight. Whereas things like childbirth with my son, my husband was gone after my son was born, back home, in bed, going to work the next day. And so when he was hospitalized, I was able to be there. So it gives you the time to, when life happens, life never slows down. You're able to actually live your life and go through the things and do what you have to.
Right, absolutely. I completely relate to you on that level. So tell us a little bit, what is maybe a tip that you can give some of the distributors out there that are listening? I know we have a lot of guests, but there are distributors as well. So what is a tip on how you have been able to be successful in this business?
I would say, I hear it all the time, but really plug in and be consistent. I can only imagine if I would have done that from the very beginning, where I would be in the company. if you see the vision in the beginning, and you know, oh, look at all these people making this great money and having all this fun and this free time. Stick with it, even if it's slow starting. If you're consistent and you don't stop and start your business, and you run it from day one of signing up like it is a business, you can go so far in this company. So just really stick with it. Like I said, I wish now I would have done that from day one of signing up.
Right. I think there probably are a lot of people in that same situation that are like, they think back once they do really start working, and they're like, gosh, I did kind of waste some time. So if you're brand new out there, don't waste any time. Get to work. You never know how this business can change your life. Thank you so much, Janelle, for sharing your story with us. I really appreciate you being on this evening, so thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. All right. So next up, I am going to show you our next level, which is actually triple diamond. The average annual income for triple diamond is, we're talking over 6 figures at this point, which is just kind of insane. I know a lot of people look at these numbers and they probably think that they're unreal, but they are real. I'm here to tell you that. And so the average annual income for a triple diamond is $104,000, almost $105,000 there is the average. So as a triple myself, I will actually just share a little bit with you about how I got started. So I've actually been with It Works for just over 2.5 years. And I started by seeing a post on Facebook. I saw this post that said that, you know, my mom dropped a couple pant sizes in 3 days. And I was like, what? That's not even possible. And so I messaged her and asked her what this was, what she was talking about, and she shared with me that it was this wrap that tightened till it burns in as little as 45 minutes. It was only $25. So I definitely wanted to try it, but instantly I thought, well, if it does what she says it does, and it only costs $25, there's lots of other people that would probably want it. And so I asked her tons of good questions and information. I ended up attending an event, and at this event I heard from some people that they were all really new in the business. They had all been in the business a month, maybe 2, and they were talking about this conference that Janelle had mentioned she attended. The conference is our national conference in Florida, and so thousands of distributors go and, you know, get excited about the business and get to hear amazing stories and things like that. So they had just come back, like 2 days prior, they'd come back from this event, and there was so much excitement and enthusiasm in the room, I instantly felt it. And I knew I was in the right place at the right time. And so I did jump in, got started, and at the time I was actually with another company, and I just kind of lost my passion for that company because I'd been with it for 8 years and things were constantly the same. There was no excitement or passion in it, and I didn't feel like I was changing lives. And with this business, I totally feel like I'm changing lives, either health-wise or wealth-wise. And so that's something that excited me about this business when I first got started. So I was able to earn the good bonus, the $10,000 bonus, and so after about a year of doing this part-time, because I was actually a college professor for a community college, and I taught young kids about how to be an adult and be successful in life. Most of them did not want to listen, so I appreciate using some of those skills now in my It Works business, but helping people that actually do want to listen makes a big difference. So all I'm just really, I mean, life has changed dramatically, not only from the business, but from using the products. The products have been a lifesaver in my household. Just my husband had gone through an accident, and he's now using a lot of the products that have completely changed our lives because he was, because of the pain, and he was laid off and was depressed and things like that. When we got him on some of these products, you know, he was able to get off of a lot of the medications that he was taking because he had more energy, and it just really helped his well-being. And so for that reason right there, I am forever grateful for this company. And so after a year, I was actually able to walk away from that position teaching, and I just do this full time now. So definitely freedom is, I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, I completely relate with Janelle with the hospital because my mom was recently in the hospital, and I was able to be there with her as well. So I completely understand that. So this company has definitely changed my life. And now my favorite thing is watching lives transform right before my eyes. You know, there are so many people on my team that they are creating changes in their lives and creating legacies for their family and their children. So that is one thing that I absolutely love about this business and this opportunity. What $99 can do for you. So there we go. Now, next up, we do have our next level is actually our, let's click back here, is our presidential diamond. So our presidential diamond, this number is quite insane, isn't it? Again, almost $194,000 annually is the average for a presidential diamond. Okay, so this is a great annual income, and we're gonna hear from somebody at that level. So, Sonia, if you want to unmute yourself, so we can chat with you a little bit.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Can you see me?
Yep, we sure can. So tell us who you are and where you're from.
So I'm Sonia Pereira. I'm from Morgan Hill, California. That is Bay Area, near San Francisco Bay Area. I started with It Works on May 30th, 2012.
2012. Okay, so you just hit 2 years.
So it just hit 2 years. I promoted to Presidential Diamond the day after my 2-year anniversary. So that was exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So it's probably still new. How does it feel?
It's kind of surreal. I don't think it's hit me yet. So, but it's awesome. Can't wait to go for that next level.
Yes. All right, so tell us a little bit about how you got started.
So I actually got started, I saw a post on Facebook from my cousin Chantel Lyons. She's now Ambassador Diamond, but I saw a post from her, and she was just posting these before and after pictures, and I was looking at them. I didn't see what the wrap was. I just was seeing these before and after pictures, and I was like, okay, I need to get that. Yeah, it's quick, fast, cheap. So I called her up and I said, what are these things? What are you selling? And she told me she was selling the wrap if I wanted to become a customer, and I said, you know what, I just want a box of wraps, $99, I'm fine. And she said, well, you can become a distributor for $99 also, and you have a chance to get 120 in free product. And I was like, okay, sign me up. I have a bunch of friends, and so at the time I was working at 3 different hospitals, and I signed up, and in the first week I think I had 6 people that signed as loyal customers. So, and I hadn't even received my wraps yet. So it was kind of crazy. I didn't work the business very much in the first 3 months until I heard about someone making some crazy amount of money, And I was like, how is this possible? So I started listening to the conference calls. I started, watching the videos, getting more involved. And I checked out the compensation plan, printed it out, went through it. I was like a mad woman every night until 3 in the morning. And then once I got a clue, then I started working the business. And I worked it pretty good. And I ended up pretty much retiring from my job within a year. My jobs, I worked at 3 different hospitals in radiology. So.
Wow, that's amazing. So your moment was really just hearing that person that was making crazy money that got you to perk up an ear a little bit more to say, okay, wait a minute, I might have my hands on something here.
Right.
So tell me, what was kind of an aha moment you may have had throughout your business besides that one? Because I'm sure that was one like, okay, wait a minute.
So there have been a lot of aha moments in this past 2 years. The thing that has affected me the most is being able to be home. I actually just found yesterday one of my paycheck stubs, and it was from one of the hospitals that I used to work at part-time. I worked per diem at this hospital, and I was working full-time at another hospital, and combined every week I would work about 65 to 70 hours a week. Yeah.
Wow.
So that kind of was pretty crazy to me. And now I work, I feel so bad because I go in still, but I go in like once every 6 months. But it's awesome because I get the time with my kids. I get to spend time with my boys, and I get to go to their games. Before, I would show up in my scrubs, and I would show up to the field, and I would have to leave. I would be there for 15 minutes, and I would have to leave to go to work. So it's changed my life tremendously. It's been awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, it was funny because we were chatting yesterday, and you had mentioned something about a job, and I was like, I didn't know you worked, and you were like, well, I really don't, but I can. I still have a job, but I just don't go very often. It's nice to have. It's nice to have that freedom of choice, though, and
right.
and sometimes when you're in the medical profession, you probably want to keep up those credentials. So going in every 6 months, that keep it up, right? Nice. So tell us, give them a business tip that you may have for somebody out there.
So I think Janelle's was great. Just staying consistent with this business, seeing the vision right away. If you see the vision right away, and if you get on, you get working, you are one step ahead of the game. I always tell my girls to write down their goals. So I think that is a huge tip. Write down what you want, not only long-term goals, but your short-term goals also. And just work towards those goals every day with a sense of urgency. This is your business. Work it like it's your baby. So that's a big tip with me. Another one, really quick, is helping your team. So a lot of people will start this business and they think it's just all about them, and it's not. It's about your team. So work with your team. If you don't have a team yet, work to get a team. Once you get that team, work with them.
Awesome. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Thank you so much, Sonia, for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
I can't wait to spend time with you in a couple weeks in Florida. All right, so you just made me realize, as I was saying, share the tip. I forgot to share my tip, which I'm actually going to piggyback off of something that you just said, was to write your goals down. I saw a post from a friend in the business, Adrienne McGrady, well, her last name's not McGrady anymore, but Adrienne, who was talking about mid-year goals. So we have just hit, it's July 2nd. We still have 6 months left for the end of 2014. And in her post, she said, December 31st of 2014 doesn't have to look like January 1st of 2014, right? Because we all make goals at the beginning of the year, but then life happens and things change and stuff like that. And so what I put out to my team yesterday, July 1st, was to write down 5 goals that you have that you would like to accomplish by the end of this year. And so, we do this a lot of times in the very beginning of the year, and then we go through the year, and the year just kind of goes along, and sometimes we accomplish them, and sometimes we don't, but we don't take time to reassess where we are at that point and reevaluate those goals. And so I've done that, and so I wrote my goals down yesterday. I took a picture with them, and I posted in my group. I will post it on Facebook this evening. So I want to challenge all of you to do that same thing. Pick out 5 goals, business and personal. Pick out 5 goals, write them down, take a picture with you with those goals, because something about sharing that with other people that really holds you accountable. And so take a picture and post that on Facebook. Let's blast that all over Facebook over the next couple days, okay? So that is my business tip to you, is to get those 5 goals that you would like to accomplish by the end of 2014. Okay? All right. So going back to our little slides here, let's see. Lots of clicking. Click, click, click. All right. So the top level in our company is actually Ambassador Diamond. And this number is just mind-boggling, right? We think, oh my God, how is that truly possible? The average annual income is $586,000 average, okay? Just a little shy of that, but $186,000. We're talking over $500,000 annually, which is crazy. So this lovely lady that I have on with us tonight, Miss Rhonda Hartman, I am going to have her share her story with us. And Rhonda, are you there? Can you hear me?
I sure can, Crystal.
Awesome. So Rhonda, tell us where you are and how long you've been with It Works.
Well, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been here for about 7 years, and I would say It Works found me on September 22nd of 2011.
Awesome. So tell us, how did you get started? How did It Works find you?
Well, interestingly enough, I was just on Facebook, and I saw this very small little advertisement that said, see results in as little as 45 minutes. And it completely distracted me from my task at hand, and I clicked on it because I just thought, what? My curiosity got the best of me. So by clicking on that, I'd previously been in network marketing. I was at the time with another company. I had almost 10 years invested with them. And when I went to that website, I recognized immediately that this was another network marketing opportunity. And I thought, just like you, Crystal, if this does what they say it does, everybody's going to want it. So I had a conversation with a really great lady who I'd never met before. She still lives in Missouri. You might have heard of her. Her name's Major Jones. She's a Black Diamond with It Works now. And we talked on the phone for about an hour. I asked her a billion questions, and I said, let's do it. And honestly, we didn't have the $99 at that time for me to invest in a business kit on something I had never even tried. But it was, sometimes you have to listen to that inner voice. And that was that moment for me. I still tease Ray and say I made an executive decision in our household that day. He's okay with it now.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Tell us, like, how so far has It Works changed your life?
Oh my gosh, well, just like these other amazing ladies and yourself that are on, this chat tonight, it's almost like you can't really describe it until you're in it. When you become a part of It Works Global, you are connected to a whole new family, and it's a family of like-minded people. So, let me just go back a little bit. We all have our story. Every single person has a story. We're all in the progress of creating that story, and we have opportunities day to day to make changes. Well, going back in my life, one of the biggest things that I was able to do for myself personally was after several months with It Works Global, I was able to buy a bedroom suite. And all my life, I'd not had that because sometimes life is tough early on. And when I was 16 years old, my bed was sold, and I didn't have a bed. So that was really significant for me. Each of my daughters, I have 3 of them, they're all grown, for their 16th birthday, they each got amazing queen-size beds. We made that happen over the years. But what it did for me is it allowed me to kind of free myself of something that had been a part of me for a really long time. So we were able to do that. Of course, prior to that, we were able to pay off $18,000 in credit card debt. Not my proudest moment, but we'd found ourselves in a position, even as a 2-income family, that we were spending more than what we were earning. And with that, we'd gained this credit card debt, which is, for anybody who has credit card debt, that that's a heavy burden to bear. Making those payments every month was painful. So we were able to do that. My list is so long. My level of gratitude is so immense because it's not as much as we think it's about the money, it's about what you can do with the money. So, my mother is 76 years old, and to be able to pay her rent for her, relieve that burden for her, is something that to me is priceless. And that's a gift that I received because of this amazing business opportunity. Again, my list is so long that that's just a few of the things that it's given to us personally, but emotionally, from a personal growth perspective, when you become a part of something like this and you witness every single day of your life people who can make a physical transformation, which is not just about physical, but it's also in their mindset. You can take people who have nothing and say, we have an opportunity and you can do this, and give somebody the ability to do that. That changes you as a person. So there's the wonderful financial aspects of it, but there's also the part that money can't buy, and that's helping other people to be able to create a legacy for themselves, to be able to have their first apartment or buy their first car, put their child in a preschool or get them braces, things that, that people sometimes settle for and just assume that this is our normal and don't recognize that this opportunity is out there.
Absolutely. That's awesome. That's awesome. So how about an aha moment? I know you've probably had several, but if you can pinpoint on one, like what would be that for you?
Oh my goodness. Well, there's honestly, and Crystal, you know me really well, there's a lot of those. But for, after 1 year with It Works Global, I had become Ambassador Diamond in 9 months, and that's really fast. And for every person, that doesn't happen. But we're all on our own individual journeys, and we have those for a reason. So at 1 year, my 1 year mark anniversary, I was able to retire my husband from a great job. He had a wonderful corporate career in sales and made a wonderful income. But because of this business opportunity, he's now partnered with me, and that is hugely significant. Now, a recent aha I'm going to share with you is I was visiting my children and my grandchildren up in Washington State just a couple weeks ago. And it was the coolest thing because Kylie, my granddaughter, had her last day of school. Well, her mom and dad also have twins that are almost 3 years old. So in the morning on that final day of school, they walked to school as a family because now mom and dad are both home because she's also a part of It Works Global. She's a triple diamond like you, Crystal. And a couple hours later when school was released, we all walked back to the school to pick up Kylie from that big day for her. And as we were walking back, I was walking behind everyone. And so this family is walking in front of me. And I just the tears just started to flow, and I thought, this is the picture of the life that we want for everyone. And I never would have had that opportunity when I was young and raising a family. So to be in your middle 20s as parents that stay at home and have this incredible business with their 3 children every single day was remarkable. So that's probably my most recent aha.
Wow. Yeah, that is definitely good.
Yeah.
How about a tip? How about a tip for everybody?
Oh, you know I have a bunch of those too. You know, I'm going to make this kind of a combination because both are really, really important to me. You know, if you're a guest tonight and you're hearing for the first time about It Works Global and you decide that this is something that you're going to do, I want you to jump in with both feet, with no reservations whatsoever. And if you sign up for that business kit, you go to work. And your job is to gather 4 loyal customers, like Crystal shared earlier, and bring 3 people into your business so that together you can go out and build an income with this incredible product and business opportunity. Don't waste a moment's time. Procrastination can kill your dreams. Okay? So remember that. Every time that you have a hesitation or a fear that may hold you back from doing something, when you have a fear, that's the good Lord telling you that's exactly what you need to focus on, and what you need to do is what you fear the most. In conjunction with that, no matter where you are in It Works Global, if you're new or if you're a future distributor or if you've been with us for a couple of years, look at that income chart and really recognize that anything is possible. As long as you believe it, you can achieve it. As long as you plan ahead, so create a dream board. And I know you were talking about goal setting is really so valuable. And create a vision board, a dream board with your family. If you have children, let them put things on that board and create the vision of the life that you aspire to live. And then wear the hat is my verbiage. So if you want to be a diamond with It Works Global, then I want you to treat your business every single day as you would when you're diamond. If your goal is triple or presidential or double diamond or ambassador diamond, it doesn't matter, but behave in your business and use your actions as you would when you're at that rank. Okay, so I'm not telling you per se to fake it till you make it, but present yourself in the way that you believe that you would, or that some of the people that you admire and like to follow are doing. And you'll have great success. But you got to know where you're going.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I know it's super late there on the East Coast, and so I do appreciate you staying up late for us and being on tonight, so thank you.
It's all good. I really appreciate it too, Crystal, and I love what you're doing, and I love hearing everybody's stories, so thanks for having me.
Thank you. All right, so wrapping things up a little bit tonight, I want to share with you, you know, we all have choices in life. And so this is a choice. I've given you a lot of information here tonight. You've heard some amazing stories from leadership in the company, and you have a choice. You can become a loyal customer where you're able to get products at a wholesale price. You have your own website that you can purchase and manage your orders. You can earn free shipping. You can even earn free products with our Perk Points program that we have as a loyal customer. Or you can have all that and become a distributor by earning cash, commissions, and bonuses. Help get out of debt, or just help other people if that's something that you want to do, have a desire to do, but maybe not be able to afford to do that, and to enjoy the friendships, freedom, and fun that we all have in It Works Global. So I want to definitely encourage you to get back with the person that invited you tonight to this hangout and ask those questions that you may have and see if this might be a good fit for you, because it has definitely changed thousands and thousands of people's lives, and we are on a mission to change millions of lives through this company and through this business. So thank you so much to my guests. Thank you, Janelle, Sonia, and Rhonda, for joining us, and thanks for all you guests watching tonight. Again, get back with the person that invited you, and I hope to see you guys soon. Tune in next week, same place, same time, with some different leadership next Wednesday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.